And we're live. Okay. Oh my god. Of course. Of course, Emily. I had to eat dinner. I was like, I'm really hungry. I didn't feel good because I had donuts and coffee like after lunch. I'm like, it's not good, Zach. That's not good. So me and my mom, we went and picked up quick dinner. I was like, okay, it's 6:30. I think I can eat this and be in time for my live stream. Turns out it's 10 minutes late. So yeah, hello Lucy, hello Sugar Honey Iced Tea, hello Moon Baby. I'm not even sure if all these people are even still here. Hello DC, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. All these people probably left. Ooh girl, ooh girl, ooh girl. Let me see. I haven't even checked my phone, which I'm like, let's see. Yeah, let's see. What's this? What's this? What's this? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Clear notification. Clear notification. So yeah, there we go. Okay. 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 Somebody is. I'm sorry, but let's be real. Like, I'm not used to having a schedule. I'm usually just like go live. But now I'm like, you know what? If I don't have a schedule, but if I make it, I go live every day. You know, but I'm gonna try and be live at around 7 every day. I'll try. Too many notifications for real. For real. For real. For real. Uh so yeah. Oh. Was that a buffer? What was that? I'm like, I have my Ethernet cable plugged in. I know I've been on constantly, but it's because I can now. It's because my schedule now lets me do. I'm like, it's girl. It's there, which is why I'm also having Patreon, because you know what? Free schedule means not working that much, which means I need to be finding another source of income. So if you want to support me on my channel, you want to keep this up, you can support me on my Patreon, or you can email me and buy a reading from me. What else? What else is there? I'm not sure what else. Or just donate to me if you want, out of the goodness of your heart. So yeah. Oh my gosh. I have no new decks yet. There's one on its way. I'm hoping it comes in tomorrow, but I doubt it will. It'll probably most likely come in Tuesday. I'm gunning for a deck. Maybe I'll get it. Hopefully I'll get it. I'm another fingers crossed that I'll get it. And there are, I think next weekend I believe, I will be able to I will be having some packages that I was unable to change the address when I ordered them, and they already were shipped. So yeah, hopefully next weekend, I believe, after the 7th. Yeah. I'll hopefully that Sunday, or maybe I don't know when. But as soon as I get them, I will be unboxing them and and showing you what I get, because one of them is like a deck that I should have had like back a month ago. Well, yeah, several, but it's just scheduling things, and it's like having, it's just, yeah. So yeah, what deck? I can't say. I want to keep it a surprise. All right. Oh, that's right. Wait, is that Kickstarter done? Congrats on the Kickstarter. Uh, I would like to see. I would like a good behind the scenes on that. I might watch that Tarot-thon, but you know. I will, Moon. I will. Or maybe I won't. I'll keep it secret. I'm just kidding. I'll let you know. Well, it depends on which one you're asking, because there's like 3 decks. 3 decks that are on their way to me. Technically, it's weird. Anyways. What else was I gonna say? I'm not sure. There's like two topics here. I need to check on my poll. I've been looking at it. It seems that a lot more people are looking for the mix of Maybe I can find the what do you mean the decks I'm like looking for? Well, I found the deck. Like I said, I'm hoping I can get it. It's just I can't talk about it because if I do, but let me see this here. I did a community post on if anybody would be interested uh, in how I would do my tarot series, and I wanted to see if you guys wanted it live, unedited, just me with my notes, talking about it, showing it, just kind of like spur of the moment, more just a performative like lecture kind of thing, or edited video and premiere it, or a mix of both. And so far it seems that a mix of both has that. So it's probably going to be like I'll probably be doing an edited video and then like a live stream lecture thing after, maybe. Lucy really wants the live unedited. I'm for sure going to be doing the live thing. I'll probably have the and this comes another thing. Will I make the premiere either I'll make the because I am going to incorporate Patreon into it and put some form of a paywall and limitation on it, you know, because I'm like I can't just be doing this for free, honey. So yeah, we'll see. I'll probably do the live stream aspect on my Patreon and then upload it on YouTube later. Pink for the the hoi polloi. Yeah. European time zone. Oh, sorry, I came. Oh, it's fine, Nia. It's fine. Let's see. And also, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've only been saying this, but a big congratulations to my first Patreon supporter. But I mean, I have to shout her out. Rachel Days, my first Patreon supporter. Congrats. Congrats to me or to her? Congrats to her. If you want to be like Rachel Days and support this channel and get a shout out, then join me. Then support me on Patreon and I'll give you a shout out. I'm either going to do it at the beginning or the end of a live stream or a video or both, you know, depending on how many I get. If it's a small enough list, I'll read it out, you know. But if it gets too long, then I'm going to be like, okay, I got to post like I got to make it written and, you know, write your name on there. So yeah. But again, I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's so much I can do with it, but I don't want it to be too much. But I know things have to be adjusted and tweaked on my Patreon. So working on that. So yeah. Usually it only charges you for the first only. So it's like if you join like right now, I don't think it'll take money from you until like tomorrow. Right? Is tomorrow the 1st? I'm like, does April have 31 days? No. May has 31 days. So yeah, either way, either or doesn't matter. All I know is that tomorrow I'll be very busy filming tarot reading videos for the month ahead. I don't know, should I do it written? I'll probably do both because I'll also be doing the day card of the day and then yeah. So anyways, let's see what else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else. Not sure what else to talk about other than that. Should I talk about Nomadland now? Oh no, it'd be like that. Sometimes you think you're reading it one way, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, no, that's actually not at all what it means. But it's also hard for people making something to describe what people are getting to a mass audience and speaking it clear enough. So yeah, no spoilers, please. I don't know if I'm sorry. I have to. There's probably going to be spoilers. So if you have not watched the movie, either mute me right now or stop this, go watch the movie, then come back and watch this later. You know, this is most likely only working for, you know, for people who are playing this back. But yeah, A month ahead for the 12 signs. How are you doing? I'm thinking I'm gonna do it just for. I think I'm just gonna do it like a collective thing. I'm thinking of doing it for the 12 signs. I'm like, I'm not sure if I can do that, you know. But yeah, I'll mute. I'll try to. Well, I mean, like, there really isn't much of like a thing that you're like spoilers. It's really not that type of a movie. It's a movie that it'll be fine you hearing people talk about it and still watching it and experiencing it, because I can totally see how Annika, Nobody Here, or as she is well known now as Asterisk, I can see how she related so much to that movie from what little I've gathered about her. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I see it. And she's also like talked about it herself. I'm like, okay, but I will say it's a pretty slow paced movie. It's pretty slow, but I will say it is very like intimate. It's very human. I will say that like all the acting was great. Like I felt like I genuinely thought, like, I'm like, are these real people and it's like a documentary, or is this a film? And then like I would see shots, I'm like, okay, this is a movie. Hello, Nikki Sparkle. So yeah, it made me really sad. It's not a feel good movie. I will say that. Like, this isn't you know what, it's like, no, but there are like words in there that I'm like, yeah, it's like a whole lot of reiteration of like, home is where the heart is, but like it really gets to like the heart of things and really like, but my heart is sensitive. And it's like, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a Scorpio rising, I shouldn't feel this. So yeah, it's like it's and I find the movie is actually it came at the right time. I think right now that mentality of the mobile lifestyle, the nomadic lifestyle, that's kind of becoming a little bit more popular. Wait, that's funny right here. I don't want to watch something sad. I'm in my Pixar phase. Have you not watched the Pixar movie? I guess maybe Incredibles is the only movie that's not sad. And yeah, and Ratatouille, like any other Pixar movie is pretty, like, maybe Toy Story 1. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Kitty. That's gonna make me sad. uh, it intrigued me because I was like, this is something that's I'm like, okay. And then I saw Shane and Annika's back and forth during Annika's live stream, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be the judge of this and I'm gonna say how it is. Soul, Inside Out, yeah, those. Inside Out is probably like that right there. Like, honey, humanity needed that movie. I'm not sure. I do know that YouTube is updating things and making things like weird. So it's like, make sure you're. I don't know if it's different for desktop or not. I need to check that. So yeah. Okay, judge. It's like, well, like I said, it was boring. Like, I'm like, my mom fell asleep watching it. I'm like, I don't blame her, but it wasn't as boring as Lincoln. That by far is the most boring movie. I never fall asleep during a movie. Lincoln put me to sleep. This one, it was very like background noise, almost like I could have it on in the background, but yet, like, when you do engage with it, you're seeing like you're seeing something, like, I can easily empathize with the character and like what they're going through, and struggling with like with the idea of home. I was like, okay, because me myself, although I haven't been well traveled like Annika, I've lived my whole life here in California, and but I think moving at such a young age, from where I was from when I was born to here in Bakersfield. That right there, like, I was like, what? And then again, like when like I'm assuming I need to fact check this with my family, but housing market crash, and my family, my family being, having to move out of the house that we had, so and then like move around a lot during like middle school to high school. Throughout there, it seemed like every 2-3 years we moved to a different house, to a different place and all that. So that right there was like a lot of like mobility and movement there. You are telling this movie to me. I'm just talking about it, my experience too. I'm not here advertising it. Again, I'm not telling you go watch this movie, because again, I will say it's like you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it and experience it for yourself. But I will say, to me, it was pretty boring. So yeah. I am. Yeah, the 2008 housing market crash, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Someone fact check me on that. It was around there. I could be miscalculating things. I could be doing things wrong. So there's that aspect of it. And I was like I was prepared to compare it to this other movie. It's not also on Netflix. No, it's a movie on Netflix. It's about this guy that lives that nomadic lifestyle, but like he gets rid of everything and goes completely off grid. He burns his social security number. And then he starts like, hitchhiking, and he starts traveling around. And walking across America. I believe he walks. Yeah. And he came from like a very, very rich family, and he gave all that up, and then he traveled, and then he died from accidentally eating some poisoned beans accidentally, because he was living off the land, but he mistaken some beans that were for edible ones when they weren't, and then he died of malnutrition and dehydration, I believe. And that, like, the movie was like a retelling of his journal that he left behind, and he was very inspired by, I believe, no, I don't even want to say. I want to say Thoreau, but I could be wrong. Or Emerson. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But this author, this writer, definitely like advocated and written a lot about, living off grid and like living this lifestyle that is essentially nomad land, and I thought it was going to be like that, and I thought it was going to be like pretentious almost, and I'm like, are we like glorifying and gentrifying and romanticizing people without people without houses, but yeah, he died in the bus. Yeah, it was like an abandoned bus and all that. Yeah, I think because of the movie. That's right, 78 cards that tell a story. Yeah. And that's it. It's like, I'm like, this Nomadland kind of, it wasn't so much doom and gloom. That's the road. That's the road. But even that one has like a bit of hope towards the end, but only like a little bit. It's a really depressing movie. This one though was again, it was about finding that idea of home without the traditional, house like this, um so yeah. I'm talking about Nomadland and my Patreon and all that. But mostly Nomadland. I wanted to come on here and talk about it and put in my 2 cents on it. So I liked it. It again made me sad because I was like, because watching it, there's a scene in there. There's like a plot in there that is about her, like she kind of starts forming feelings for this other person that was living this nomadic lifestyle, and he like goes and lives with his family now, and he like stops living that nomadic lifestyle, and so she goes and stays for like a while, and she almost thinks about like staying there, and she's like, okay, I like him, you know, maybe this will be great. But eventually she decides to go back on the road, and then she decides to sell everything and like, you know, finish like live out the rest of her life, you know, in that nomadic lifestyle. But there are like times in there where I'm like watching and I'm like, this is like the most depressing scene in the movie. There is another interesting thing is how Amazon is portrayed in it. And this is, I believe, well, is it? I'm not sure. It's on Hulu, so I'm not sure if Amazon, I don't know. It's not, again, it's not like spoilers. I feel like spoilers is more like for twists and for surprises. There's no surprises. This is a movie that you gotta like, again, it's nothing like groundbreaking, but it's simple, and it's just so, I feel. But yet what it says is still like, it's not a movie that like, you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's a spoilable movie, but you still got to watch it and experience it, because how it's filmed and how it's and how you see it, it's like, I'm like, you know, I'm not great at explaining it, but I hope you guys get the idea. Oh, this is not the right lighting. This is not good lighting right here. There we go. That's a little better. Again, you can't spoil this movie, but it's not. It's like it's boring, but it's not boring. It's like weird. Like, y'all gotta watch it and tell me what I'm trying to say. It's like Sweatpants are, but in movies, maybe, but you do have to like be engaged if you want it. It's not super engaging. That's just it, you know. Let's see. The upshot of his journal writing though was he wanted to share his life with someone, right? Right. It's been a while since I saw that movie. Oh yeah, I saw that movie. My mom bought it. I was like, girl, why are you buying that? It was a good movie. It was a good movie. I liked the aesthetic of it. I liked all the fighting scenes. I loved the female lead characters. Asian. Yeah, Southeast Asian, right? Yeah. I like the she's like made to be out the main villain, but she's really not a villain. But I like her haircut. I like the giant cats that they ride. Aquafina did a great job in that. I recommend it. 4 out of 5 stars. There's a baby in there that I'm like, why, what? But it's a kid's movie, but I'm like, the baby could have been aged up a bit. I don't know. No spoilers. It costs. Yeah, don't. Just wait for it to. And it's not only that, but it's also on top of the subscription that you're paying for. So it's like, don't. Did you buy it already? Don't do it. Just stream it and then just don't. You see, I disagree. For me, it's the Sour Patch watermelon, the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Love those. Popcorn, it's like, I gotta be in the mood for it. It's just, no. But yeah, who was it? Someone was like, here we go. Sugar Honey, I see. I've been into horror movies lately. Something that is too relatable to our new reality is not something I want to watch. And that's the thing. This was, although it is like realistic, I will say that back to Nomadland, it's not like oh my god, it's current day. It takes place it's set in 2011, so it's a little bit in the past, and it's about a lifestyle that we don't really get a look at, and I also wanted to mention there is a channel. She like shot up into popularity, like I think last year, maybe the year before. She just uploaded one video and that like got to 1 million views, and it was just her talking about her van setup and her, you know, how she lives out of her van. I don't know I can't remember what her channel name is, but I keep getting notifications. I'm like, I need to watch more of her videos, and it's like it's like that. But let me see if I can find it. Let me see subscriptions. I don't know if I can find it. I don't think I'll be able to find it. No, here we go. Like this. Here we go. Show more. No, I'd have to look it up. I'd have to find the actual name of it. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna waste that time. But yeah, she lived in a blue van and all that. So yeah. Greenland. I did not watch that movie. I saw that it was, but yeah, horror. I think I'm excited for the new Conjuring movie because those always seem to like good, you know, classic haunting, you know, ghost, supernatural horror. Love those. Oh, from like the pot or whatever, the kettle corn, maybe. Hate popcorn. Those things get between my teeth and gums. I will say, I don't think well, no, that's not so much of a nuisance for me, I feel. And they're always the ones that didn't pop that make you almost crush your teeth. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it so you pop every single kernel, but you don't burn the ones that are already popped. There's a way to do it. It's like a, I'm not sure how. There's a way to do it though. There's a way to do it. It's like, and this is from the microwave, you know. Or no, there's the air. There's like a little air fryer popper thing that's like that we have actually, that we just pour the kernels in there and they air pop and they, you know, it's not an air fryer. It's like it's just for popcorn. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, even I had to like download the app, I think it's like the CBS app, and then and then like watch it, and then with the ad I'm like, okay, and then I had to delete it. It was a whole thing. So yeah, I think you can watch it on YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they took it down though. Oh yes. Yes. I think I just saw an advertisement on Discovery for Discovery Plus, I think, and it's like, I think she's gonna do another one with Chip and, oh my gosh, what's his wife's name? But the wife is the one that's like, she has all the cookbooks, she has all the lines of furniture and stuff at Target. They have their own DIY HGTV, not DIY, HGTV, like home renovation TV show. I can't remember what they're called. What is her name? I don't know. Yeah, I think the Oprah interview is on YouTube, I think. Gaines, right? Right? I just saw an advertisement. Joanna. Thank you, Moon Baby. Joanna Gaines. Chip and Joanna Gaines. Yeah, like that right there. I want to see that. I want to see that. They are, I hesitate to say, yeah, Magnolia. Yes. Yes. I hesitate to say this, but they're kind of the blueprint for the husband-wife home renovation channels. I see there's like a ton of home renovation shows on that channel, but I'm like, there's no point. You know, it's almost the same. You know, okay. No, not the actual interview, only snippets and opinions. Oh, damn. Right, they are fun, or seem to be, right? They know how to play the reality TV game, you know. And again, yeah, great taste. Yeah. Let's see, what is this? What's that? Oh, my bed? No, she's not in. She's not on my bed. No, she's right here, down here. She's right on the ground. I put a pillow down. I put the blanket down so she can lay there and she can lay down. I'm probably gonna bring one of her beds or a bed or get a bed and have it in here with me, because it seems that she wants to be in this room mostly. She's doing good though. She's doing good. But no, let me tell you, because just recently she started having seizures again. Thank God last night and all day today she hasn't had any seizures. Thank God. Um, so so she's, but point is, the past 3 days, these all had to be washed. Like, this had to be washed right here. These 3 blankets had to be washed like twice, because I'm like, okay, wash them. Okay, usually she'll have the one and then it'll be gone and done with, and but again, it's like, and usually when she would have her seizures, it was rarely that she ever that she would ever like pee herself. So, but now it's like, now she's, yeah. So the soonest we were able to get an appointment for her was this coming Friday on the 7th. So yeah. So hopefully, but we'll see how she does for the rest of the week. We're probably gonna still get a prescription for her medication, probably, just in case. So hopefully this continues. That she's still, stays on this track, and she, doesn't, have any more seizures. But now it's like, I wish I had her up here with me, because she likes to sleep on my bed. You see her, you saw her the last few times. She's, she's in those blankets. She likes those blankets. But now she's in her own little bed. So yeah. That's what and again, it's this right here. It's like, I always have to remind myself, it's like, you know what, from where she came from, it's like, imagine if she was going through this while she was out on the streets still. Like, again, it was, I remember it clearly. It was after the 4th of July and she followed us. Yeah, keep an eye on her hearing and eyes. Yeah, test if she still hears and sees well, and if anything happens again, we'll think. Yeah, for sure. I definitely still do that, like, because I know that's a thing. Like, they'll start going deaf or blind. Is that a bug? I don't know. But yeah, like, so far her sight and her hearing is good. I think we'll see what the doctor says. They may see something that we don't, but so far there's no difference. She's still able to find her food and water, and she's and like, I still call her name, and she'll still come to me. So yeah, there we go. Whew. And that's that on that. Now I have nothing else to talk about. What I could do, I don't know. But moving on to that, can I also say, Hulu got me hooked on to another show. I've only seen like the first 20 minutes of it. No drama. Let me tell you, let me just say it right now, like, in the end, the drama was not that dramatic. I was like, it wasn't like the last drama where it was like all this about this stuff, when really it was about a racist joke someone said. I was like, okay. But this one, it's like, okay, this seems to be the main focus of things, and there's no actual, like, this actually stemmed off from something else, and it's like, okay. And that's mostly what I was like, but yeah, but hopefully it's toned down, and hopefully people like realize it's not about you. Just let people get rid of their decks, and hey, if you're still collecting, taking advantage of that, get the decks that they're getting rid of. Like, anyways, but enough of that. But after I finished Nomadland, Hulu started playing Legion, and I completely forgot about this show. This is the problem, like so many shows coming out, eventually you forget about one. Um, exactly. Sell them to me. It's like what's the, you know? um, no, I don't need any decks sold to me. Well, but if you're purging your collection, just email me and I'll send you my address. I'm purging or trying to downsize. So far, just one deck sold today. Happy to let it go though. I mean, hey, one at a time. You're not in the US, right, Nikki? More decks for your collection. Yeah, but on the other side, there are decks that I am getting rid of, and I am moving on. Slowly going through them and slowly looking through them, but at the moment I'm still in the collecting phase. And I think that's what it is. It's like you get some, you move some on. You see, that right there is tragic. But if anybody wants a Pavlov tarot and doesn't mind paying the shipping and waiting for it from Mexico, contact Lucy. And yeah, I'm not sure how much she'll be selling it for, but yeah. What decks am I letting go? For sure, Lubanko. It's tragic. It's sad. Oh, Monstero. Oh, okay. Oh, you sold a lot weeks ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the Netherlands, Europe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like if you're in in Europe and there, I feel like that's a little easier. I'm not sure. I don't live there. I wouldn't know. But yeah, Lubanko is for sure being moved on. She is for sure moving on. Like, I thought, like, there are cards that are gorgeous in this deck, but she's just, it's nice. So I'll probably move it on. So yeah. But I'm not sure. It's like a part of me is like, move it on, but I'm like, give it a try. But then another part of me is like, don't do it, girl. Focus on me. Come on. Hello. No? Hello? No? You're not gonna... No? Okay, fine. Wow. Okay, my camera doesn't want to... There we go. Here we go. There is a travel size coming at the end of the year. If I will see how I feel and get it then. For which one? Monstero? Or Lubanko? Or Pavlov? I don't think the Pavlov is getting a travel size. I'm not sure. Sacred Creators indie version. Sometimes they are frugal and or greedy and make a fuss, but some understand tarot and are happy to buy. It takes patience. Yeah. My camera's like, okay, listen, bitch, let me distract you onto something else because this is not on brand. Yes, I did see this is their last reprinting of decks. Victorian Romantic is probably going to be the one that's going to be reprinted first. Then I believe maybe Bohemian Gothic, and then Baroque Bohemian Cats, or Bohemian Cats and then Bohemian. I'm not sure, but they are going to reprint the book. And I will say this: the books, they're good books. I would recommend the books. And it's a shame that people don't buy them. And I get it, the decks are more exciting, but don't just ignore the books. The books are really good. Oh, look at that. I haven't bought decks in like forever. Sold a heap ages ago, pared down to my faves now, just like my tarot channels. And it's like, I think back then, I feel like there was a moment where I was like, long wish list. Now I'm not really having a list. It's more like, these are the decks in the forefront of my brain that I'm hunting for and I want to get for sure. And then there's those that I'm like, this looks interesting, this looks different, and it's like, that's kind of what I'm sticking to. And if they disappoint and they don't, give me anything interesting or, creative enough or something, or clever enough, I guess, to make me want to keep them, then I'm just going to be like Lubanko. You know, there are new and different things in this deck, but it's not the way I want it to be. But I will say this, Victorian Romantic, if you can get your hands on a second edition, go for that one. That's a good one right there. I'm just, this is what do you mean? Another last printing from Baba? Because this has been mentioned because they're saying that they're going to stop doing tarot. They're going to stop producing tarot by, like, I believe they say 2025, around there. Yeah. You see, I like third edition, but I don't like the backs. The little VR there, I'm like, that's not, no. I think nobody here is the same like that. She doesn't like things being like titled on there. She likes things simple and as they are, you know, without being a title displaying it. I feel that way with the tarot backs. It's like, why do you need the VR there? That's a little, doesn't, no. That's why I like the second edition backs. They're more just a simple, you know, floral, what is it, the brocade type pattern, I think. I'm like, yeah, because they're announcing it. I don't know what you try. Lucy. It's just like reminding people, hey, this is gonna be it. They're probably like really advertising that to really be the end. We'll see come 2025 and after they do those last print runs. We'll see. It might be, Nikki, it might be look at, I don't know, no, you're on your laptop. Again, I'm not sure if this is different on desktop and laptop, but I know YouTube did change some things with the quality on live streams and all that. Announcing it for 4 years, please. So you mean to say like back in, what was it, 2017? I'm not sure if they will. Again, I'm like, because they have kept to their word in terms of like decks that are limited edition, and they usually are good at like putting out a different version of the deck, you know? So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Lucy's not a fan of Baba decks. I should keep that in mind. I should remember that. Lucy is not a fan. And I'm like, I'm sorry, they just don't disappoint. They know how to make a good deck. You know, though, you know, their decks are pretty white in my opinion, if you know what I mean, you know. Yeah, something with like, check the quality settings, Nikki, see how that is. Because I know on mobile they changed it so that it's like you go to there, it's like high quality, data saving, whatever. Go to another settings to actually keep it in a certain setting that you want it at. I'm like, what is this? Why did they do it? Just keep it back how it was. Show the different qualities. Let me change it how I want to change it, okay? I know I need to save data if I'm on like mobile, but let me tell you, rarely if ever am I going to be on mobile data for a live stream. It depends on the live stream, okay? And if I'm really bored, you know? But anyways. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, work. Let me see that. I want to look this up. Let me look this up. No, I don't have Facebook on there. No, I'm not signed into Facebook on my computer. Thank God. But look at me go on my phone. Let me see. Let me see here. Whoop. Let me go. Whoop. Is my volume down? I don't want to have audio playing on anything. Okay. Let's see here. Search. Usually they make an announcement on here. I didn't get any emails from what I've seen. There we go. Can you hear Carmelo crying out there? It's time for him to come inside. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me go posts. Oh right, also mythical creatures. I think they're having a batch. The last group of decks for mythical creatures is coming up for sale. Uh, is going up this Monday, I believe. Yeah, this Monday. So yeah, I like this box design that they have for the wooden box. I'm not sure if this is. I think this is for the large box. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that. Look at how good my camera focuses on that. Yet when I try to focus on something like a deck of cards or something, it doesn't. But anyways, don't like that deck. I guess I'm the one that's supposed to go put this dog inside. Let me go deal with that. I'll be right back. Behave in the chat, y'all. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Yes. They also have a page so you guys can keep up to date so you know what's up with the coming up and up. Yeah. I'll I'll post the link as well. Uh I mean, but like towards the end, now that they're ending it, I'm like, okay, you know. No, I'm not. I don't get how people can be. I know people like are like, "Oh, I'm not wearing any pants." I don't get that. I'm like, "What if there's an emergency and you got to get out of the house?" I'm not going to walk out there naked. No, thank you. Okay? You know, I don't sleep naked. I don't do that. I don't do that. Nope, you can't. Well, you kind of can. I mean, that's it, folks, you know. Hello, Rachel Days, our Patreon queen. Someone give her a crown. Someone give her a crown. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm pretty sure there's ways that you can make like special perks for people that are like during a live stream, you know, so they can like share different things or something. I don't know. I can't. I'm sorry. I just don't. Uh So yeah, no, I'm not doing readings tonight. I'm just here chatting away, talking about nothing. Well, I talked about Nomadland. We talked about what else? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rachel Days. It needs a lot of work though. It needs a lot of work. Talked about my Patreon a bit. Like I said, it's barely starting. I plan to change, have it evolve and change, add things, take things out, switch things up, switch the prices, things like that. So it'll change over time. This is just like tarot reading subscriptions. There you go. That's what I'm using it as. And, so yeah, there you go, Rachel. Take your crown. Just missed it. But it's true. It's true. It's one of those movies that is boring to me. Oh, I will say, just talking about crowns, talking about queens, I did rewatch The Devil Wears Prada. For some reason it takes a lot to get me to rewatch something. And and Devil Wears Prada, I rewatched it. I'm like, oh, it's such a good movie. Such a good movie. But Nomadland, that's, to me, it was a boring movie. But what I did gather from it, I was like, it did make me feel pretty sad. I was like, but still, will you still have these chats here in the future, Tiger? Of course, absolutely. There's just going to be more content, but it's going to be exclusive content, and it's mostly going to be like early access as well. So eventually, like if you don't want to support me for some weird reason, you can just, it'll be like a few days later, or something that then I'll make it available, online, public. So yeah, outside of Patreon, I mean. So yeah, but yeah, Devil Wears Prada, yeah. It is a good movie. Right? Or is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about Nomadland? Yeah, it's like the iconic scene, and you know what? You don't want to know what it was? It was a video talking about the scene where they're in the business meeting, and they're like, and it's the line where Meryl Streep goes, where she says, "Florals for spring." Groundbreaking. I always say that. I say that, and now I'm like, we need a Devil Wears Prada, but for the tarot community. I'm like, some of y'all really just be putting whatever, on the tarot cards and just, really calling it a day. Like, one that really stood out recently was the Rose Tarot by Nigel Jackson that just came out, and I saw the cards. I'm like, yes. So yeah. Oh my god. I'm like, was that from my food? Was that me? I may have to stop this and go use the bathroom, so I may disappear again. So yeah. Oh, what's going on with Pepper Jackie? Oh no. Aw. I'm so sorry to hear that, Pepper Jackie. Oh, no, I actually no. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't want to say sorry. I'm like, I'm gonna try and make an effort to say, yeah, exactly why. I'm gonna try and make an effort to start saying instead lo siento, which is essentially, it is Spanish for sorry, but it means essentially I feel you or something, or I empathize in that way, and it's like lo siento. Aw. Oh, that's another good one. Not to distract, but yeah. Again, that's yeah. I hope he feels better. So yeah, I'm like, it's like, is today, is this month the month of of dogs getting sick? I feel like I've heard this a few other places where people's dogs are getting sick or something. Unless I'm confusing it or something. I don't know. Because, Pickle's having her seizures again, like out of the blue. Like Like they went away and then for like almost a year. So yeah. Hopefully he feels better. You know, I mean, like, man, a stroke though. So yeah. Aw, poor thing. Again, hope he feels better. You know. Oh no. No, there's no new deck. Not yet, at least. But yeah, second stroke in 2.5 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, Pepper Jackie. You know, and he is so old already, you know, 14 years. So yeah. No. I have not gotten any new fountain pen inks because I haven't yet. I'm putting my money to something else. You'll see. But no, I hope so soon because I do want to use it. I'm looking at it. I'm feeling it. I kind of like, you know, tested it out. I'm like, but I need ink to fully test it out. So yeah. Ferris Wheel Press has some awesome bottles, big or small with brass closing. I'm probably gonna. I have a few in mind. I'll keep that one in mind. Ferris Wheel Press. I'll look up into that one. Let's see. Can you please unbox something? Nobody has anything. I know Zach. I know he has tons of boxes that he hasn't unboxed yet. But he's like, yeah. Oh yeah. When I but yeah, 20 minutes. I'm almost done with this. I'm gonna try and keep these since I'm doing these more daily. I'm gonna try and keep these down to like an hour. You know. So yeah. So we're almost out of here. So we're almost done here. That is a website that I have saved. Yeah. Yeah, that is one. I saw that. I'm like, is this the good one? I need to ask around. But yeah, Goulet or Goulet. So yeah, around there. Yeah. I'll check that out. An hour. You. I know, right? I love. I was just wasting time on here, but I'm like, you know what? Keep it down to an hour. This I can keep down to an hour, you know, but I do prefer longer content, you know, even though I never am able to finish it. I still like it. I like more. Does that make me spoiled? Yes, but I don't care. Pen Chalet is often cheaper. Let me look this up. I did not come here to expose me. I did not come here to be exposed. Well, it is YouTube. When am I broadcasting other than myself? That's the brand. Oh. And no. I came here to have a good time. I did not come here to get read for filth. Let's see. Oh my god. Can you guys hear my stomach? Girl. Let's see. I think I've asked this before. Your family speaks Spanish at home mostly, don't they? I think it would be cool to be able to express thoughts in different languages. My dad's mostly speaks Spanish, but for the most part, you know, me and my mom, we speak English. My sisters speak English, but recently I found that I've been able to pick up and say Spanish a little bit more. I think that's just that it's a matter of learning conversational Spanish. I think that's what it is, you know, and getting used to the cadence and the phrasing and and speaking Spanish, and you know, just you know, it's a weird thing to explain. Hopefully, when I'm more finally able to be fully fluent in Spanish and fully be legit bilingual, then yeah. But my dad mostly speaks Spanish, and so yeah. But that's why I'm saying it's like, because when I said I'm sorry to hear that, you know, yeah, the context and the meaning of, you know, I feel for you. It's a difficult time. Yes, you know, but it's like, I'm sorry. It sounds like I didn't do that to the dog. You know, it's more like when I say what lo siento says I feel, you know, it literally says I feel that. I feel, you know, I feel you, but it has the the emotion behind it and the empathy behind it that I want, you know, lo siento, you know. So again, to reiterate, lo siento, Pepper Jackie. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Goulet and I think again, Pen Chalet. I think those were the two. Or Appleboom in the Netherlands, I think. Okay, okay, work. Uh, I can't remember. If it's a couple of months ago, I probably can't remember it. But probably there have been some where I would. But if I stayed up waiting for a package, probably not. Probably not. Um, I think it might have no. Uh, no. Usually from where I'm at, mail comes usually like a little bit I'm trying to burp, but it doesn't want to come out. Watch me just throw up on this chat. But no, usually my mail comes at like 2, 3 p.m. around there. On Mondays though at like 6 around there. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like because again, it's like yeah. Okay, for pens, yeah. I'm like for ink samples, yeah, Goulet. And yeah, yeah. There's a place that I'm like, oh, I can get everything I want in one place. Inks, these pens that was recommended. I think Modern Metaphysicae recommended those. I'm like, I'm gonna get them, you know. Yeah, and again, fancy ink bottle. Okay, then I'm dead. If those, what is it? What'd you call them? Ferris wheel press, right? Let me see these. Yeah, Ferris wheel press. I would like to see it. I would like to see it because I was talking about like how you know, earlier, like I prefer looking at. I like the look of the glass bottles, how they look. I like there's something to it, you know. Um, but again, I'm not sure what I need to really double check on like what exactly does this pen need, so I can work with it and try some things out. So yeah, we'll see. We'll share, and I will talk about it. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like this is, you know, I don't have any ink here for this. That's the thing. There's no ink here. And J. Herbin 1881. Something I have to look them up. Okay. And paper too, apparently. But I'm like, girl, I just got lined paper. I'ma try it on there. But apparently the paper also affects the feel of the pen on that. It's girl. Oh, I need to. Okay, a part of me is like, just go onto YouTube, go to your channel, watch your stream, get that link. Let's see here. Okay, let me see this. Ooh. Oh no, this is dangerous. Oh no, and not the nice boxes too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. As Y would say, danger girl. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. Nope. Closing that. Moving away. Let me see this. I think I've been here. Yeah, I've been here. Birmingham Pen Company. Another one was what was it? Rachel Days recommended it. It has like the kind of the same feeling of the Ferris wheel with it's like almost steampunk type of aesthetic to it for some reason. What's it called? Like diamine or something like that? I could be wrong on that. This is how Terra people go through the fountain pen rabbit hole. Again, there has to be a connection. People have made it like stationary pens, books, all like stem into tarot. Oh no, not gallon leather. Oh no. Annika is Annika's coming for my wallet's throat, let's be real. Diamine. Yeah. Yeah, diamine ink. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I was right. I was right. For real, it's like, and again, me being gifted this, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Is she telling me to switch to start a fountain pen channel? But I'm like, no, no. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They have nice little cheap bottles. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I think it was again that Goulet, Golette, something. Yeah. Let's get you Patreon supporters for yes. If you guys would like to support my collecting habits and would like to hear my thoughts on collecting and all that, you know, and this, that, whatever, whoop, 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 you know, get some readings as well. You can go to my Patreon, which is right here. Link in the description down below. Right here. It's on my channel. Girl, it's everywhere. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna call it a night there. And hopefully Y goes live and unboxes a few more of the decks that he has to unbox because I also have to use the bathroom. So yeah, collecting habit. It's I mean, but I feel like pens to me pens are a little different from decks. You know, we'll see. We'll see how this traverses and how this changes, but for the most part I think this will be a good like little starter thing. What I do want to try those Pilot Metropolitan pens there because I like how they look. I like how they look. I want the like light blue teal one and the black one with the weird with the they have those weird little patterns on there. But yeah, nothing super fancy, nothing like limited edition one of a kind like Annika. Okay, that's a little much for me. So yeah, there was another one. I think it's Pilot or no, that Annika like way back, like months, like I think last year when she first started like really pushing on the fountain pens that she showed me, fountain pens, some Japanese fountain pens, that came in like these clear plastic cases. I'm not sure what they were called. I believe they were Pilot. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if Annika knows. But yeah, almost set up 10:30. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it we're gonna call it a night there before y'all keep putting more links. Pilot Kukano. Okay, there we go. There we go. Pilot Kukano. Right? Is that what it is? I gotta look that up. I'm gonna look that up so I don't forget it. Pilot Kukano. There we go. Yeah, those are it. That's it right there. Yeah, from Tokyo Pen Shop. That's the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna have that up there. Okay, so there you go. Oh, there you go. If you have so yeah, Kukano, right? No, Kakuno. Kukano. What's okay. So what does Kukano mean? Is that something else? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, Twisby. Yeah, Twisby is another one. I haven't heard of this one. Kaweko? Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah. What are these? There's that popcorn, chocolate, donut, cookie, coffee, green tea. Yeah. Anyways. What I will write with it, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna just use it to take notes, which is like people are gonna probably be like, why are you gonna do that? Or maybe what I would like to do, this is now just spreading it out, but one thing that I would like to do is try to do something like Jung's Red Book, but do it for tarot and esoterics and astrology and everything for divination that I'm getting into and make it like a whole omnibus of, you know, correspondences and associations. I believe this is what they call a grimoire, but I'm like, you know, different, you know what I mean? I don't know. And this is coming from someone who has not read the Red Book, but I just seeing the images and seeing what the book looks like, it looks, I'm like, something like that. I would like to make something like that. So yeah. Okay, so there we go. Snacks for wise. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So there you go. Thank you all for stopping by. We're gonna sign off here. You'll love the Kaweko Sport. It's very stylized and cute. I'm gonna look. Okay. Thank you all for stopping by. Let me look this up while I sign off. Cool. Yeah, sport. Let me look this up. Oh, oh, oh. She's simple. Okay, hold on. Okay. See you all on Wise live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Support me on Patreon. Okay, doing readings tomorrow. Going to be doing the month ahead reading spread, and then I think Sunday or Monday I'll be doing the week ahead spread as well. So there you go. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.